Hello, everyone. I got here. Thank God. Thank God I made it. Just going to copy and paste something so that I'm doing that whilst I wait for everybody to jump on. I'm going to go live on Instagram as well today because, I have finally got myself a new phone. So I'm going to jump on live now on Instagram. So I'll just kick that off as well. I think I just pressed that button there. Hello, whoever's joined. Hello, Instagram. It's been a long time, hey? Hello, Facebook. I've arrived to do our weekly energy report. Instagram, it's been so long. It's because I had a broken phone. And so I decided to purchase a new one. So now I can go live on Instagram again, back to going live. I hope you're all keeping well. You're all doing well. Hello, Kelly. Lovely to see you. Yes, so finally I've got some technology working. My light's broken, so that's why it's a bit of a strange light on Instagram, but it's a bit of a dodgy light on here. Hello, whoever has joined on Facebook. Hello Instagram. Hi. Hello, William. Hi, Tazi. Kelly. Hello, Jocelyn. Hello. If you're on Instagram and you want to tag any of your friends in, I'd encourage you to do that. If you feel generous, you don't have to. If you feel generous, that would be amazing. So, hi, Carolyn. Good to see you. Hi, Samantha. Oh, I tell you what, kids go back to school tomorrow here in Perth, which is a bit of a relief. It's been a lot of hard work, I think, this school holidays, running around and doing all the things. I'll just shuffle the cards whilst I wait for a few people to jump on. Yeah, so only one person on Instagram, which, I expect that since I've just been missing in action. Disappeared from Instagram, not deliberately, just my phone wasn't working. No one could hear me. My speaker wasn't working. Hello, Nikki. Hi, Kim. All right. Well, let me just explain how this is going to work before we do anything. So everybody's jumped in saying, can I have a card? Yes, you can have a card. But first things first, I'm going to do the energy report for this week. Your spirit team, my spirit team, your higher self, my higher self are working in sacred collaboration together. And I've put my hand up to do the energy report for this week. And I happen to love doing the energy report. So I look forward to doing that. No, you haven't been around for a while, Nikki. I haven't seen you for ages. How are you? I hope you're good. Hello, Catherine. Oh, thanks. Nikki said she's glad I'm back. That's nice. I am well. I'm good. I'm really good. Just a bit hot and flustered, school holidays and all that sort of stuff. So, so what I would like to share first is that I do have a free, my free tarot event. It's my free masterclass. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you free training. This isn't just a webinar where you sign up and you watch a recorded video, or I go live in a Facebook group and give you sort of half things but don't really tell you anything, and then you leave having to feel like you've got no answers. This is a legitimate training, one of my trainings that I do in my course. And I'm giving it away. You're going to get a free training. It's a 2.5-hour training. If you're a tarot lover and you would love to upgrade your practice from novice to practitioner, or even if you're a beginner, even if you've just got yourself a deck and you're not sure what to do with them, I would encourage you to come along to this tarot event. You'll have me live on Zoom. And I'm going to teach the cups. I'm going to teach you how to do relationship reads with the cups of the Mythic Tarot. And I'm also going to talk about the astrological association of the cups. I'm going to teach you about Venus in astrology and how she represents the cups in the Mythic Tarot and how to interpret her energy when you're doing the cards. It's going to be a very sophisticated training. I think if you love tarot and you want to upgrade your practice, I would encourage you to jump in and have a look and, join us. I'll put the link in here. There you go. You have to register. So if you want to come along to the free training, you have to register. You will receive an email once you've registered, and it will send you the Zoom link. So keep that Zoom link safe, hey, and handy. So once you've signed up, if you can't make the training, don't worry, because I will send the training to you. You will receive it in your inbox, and you'll have access to it for 48 hours. So you'll have it for free for 48 hours. People pay good money for this training. So this is free. So I would love to gift you with this training. And of course, there'll be an offer at the end of the training. If any of you want to do any further work with me, there'll be a very special gift at the end where you get a pretty good reduced rate discount. But you don't have to do the training to sign up to do any of my other courses. I would just love to show you and teach you the benefits of the Mythic Tarot psychology, tarot therapy, and why I'm so fixated on tarot psychology, why I love it so much. So there's the link. I would love for you to join me. It's absolutely free, and yeah, there are no catches. Just jump in and it's yours, your training. So the link is there. I've put the link in for you. I'll pop it in again. Make sure you've got to register. You can't just sort of private message me and say, can you put me on your training? You need to register, because I have a virtual assistant who will come in and she will make sure that everybody gets all the links. Oh, I should add, there's going to be a beautiful pop-up Facebook group that'll be open for 48 hours where you can put all your readings in there. So all the readings that we do on that live training on Zoom, you can put all your readings in there, and I'm going to go into the group and I'm going to play around with you guys and do some more training over the next 48 hours. Okay, so you're going to have me as your mentor, your tarot coach, for 48 hours for free. So definitely jump in. If you love tarot, jump in, you'll love it. And of course, if you are serious about taking your practice to the next level and you really want to become a tarot therapist, there will be an incredible offer for you, and you'll be so thrilled that you signed up. I promise, hand on heart. There'll be a fantastic offer there waiting for you. So yes, integrity in my practice, 100%. 100%. All right. Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the energy report for this week. So I've just shuffled the cards. Jane said, I'm already severely trained. Severely, hey? That's why your life has such abundance. Oh, do you know what? Tarot has been an incredible tool for me. It's been a never-ending abundant tool that keeps on delivering all the time. It's a great way for me to meet new clients. A lot of my clients that come in to have readings with me always end up coming back for more sessions, but always majority, 90% of people will sign up to do more training with me. It's such a fabulous tool. It's a great discovery tool for any of you who are in business. You've got to practice with ethical practices, best practices. You don't use it as a sales tool. People come in to have a session, and if you get the sense, that you can help them further because they've had such a great session with you, they're highly likely to sign up for another session. So it's, I'm encouraging you because it's just been so beneficial for me, and, I want to teach you the best practices. Anyway, moving on from that. Let's do our weekly energy report, hey? Let's do that. Super keen. I'm sweating. It's so hot here in Perth. That light, I look like I'm glowing in the light there, don't I, on Instagram? It's a bit of a strange light. Hi, Kay. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're there. If you're on Instagram, come and find me, hey? My Instagram handle is, this is my Instagram handle, I think. What is it? Yes, it is. It's that. That is my Instagram. I've just put the link. I've just put my Instagram handle in there. I think that's what it is. There's only one person on Instagram, so you're more likely to get a read from me if you jump on. Just saying. All right, let's do this energy report. I'm super keen. So let me explain this quickly before I do the energy report. Your spirit team, my spirit team, your higher self, my higher self, all working in sacred collaboration, and I put my hand up to work for you, to read for you and work for you. Clearly, someone's just I'm distracted because I've got to block someone because there's a dodgy person. A dodgy. There we go. Gone. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. All gone. Finished. I think. Has she gone? No. I'm going to delete. Delete comments. Delete comments. How dare these people come in and gate crash our evening, hey? How rude. All right, moving on. Okay, your spirit team, my spirit team, your higher self, my higher self, all working sacred collaboration together, and I put my hands up to do the energy report for you. Cannot wait to read for you. Hello, Joe, who's just joined. Nice to meet you. So glad you're here. Christ, I've got big cleavage up on Instagram. I just saw my cleavage. Jesus. Never mind. All right, let's pick these cards. Too much talking. I just shocked myself with my own cleavage. Right. Let's pick some cards. Oh, I've got no idea what the energy is going to be, the energy report's going to be. Hello, Michelle from Ireland. Hello. Got no clue. I feel like I walked into 2023 just open. What will be. Surrendering, handing it over. Let's see what the first card is. I've got no idea, so I'll pick them face down. So I'm reading them all on the fly. Hello, Tazi. Lovely to see you. All right, let's flip the card over. Oh, first card. This is an interesting card. This is a great card. Okay, so let's talk about the wands. First of all, what do the wands mean? The wands in the Mythic Tarot are about destiny, soul purpose, divine inspiration, divine timing. They refer to our creative life, the imagination. They rule the imagination, and they are not just about career. They're about your life being the art. Your purpose is to create the kind of life that you would love to lead, that you dream of living. And it doesn't necessarily have to be career driven. It could be, maybe you want to have a big family. Maybe you want to live on a tropical island. Maybe you'd love to have a farm and have some horses. I don't know. We all have our own sort of ideal kind of life that we want to lead. So the wands are about that vision, the vision that we have, the vision that's in our imagination that has no limits. It's expansive. Now, in this card, we got another scammer. Where's that? I can't see it. Where's the other scammer? Oh, I have it. She's saying, it says, I thought it said a massage. I have a massage for you. Let me get rid of them. Delete comment. Oh, I should have blocked. Block. I did block. Thank God. Okay. Forgot to block. Anyway, all right, let's go back. So I want to read this card. It's important. So this card is about rising above the competition. This is about not getting involved in the pettiness of competition or the pettiness of arguments or jealousy, or rising above that and staying true to what you want and what you need, staying focused on your path. The message with this card, the question you might want to ask yourself is, how can I take my practice to the next level? How can I take my business to the next level? How can I advance my skills in my current occupation? What can I do to make my art to go more deeply or more deeper in myself, in my own art? This is really about you against you, but it's not really about competing against you. It's about taking yourself to the next level. The first message for this week is about really forgetting what everybody else is doing and staying focused on your own path, staying focused on what you've come here to do, stay focused on what you've been called to do. Don't be derailed by what other people are doing. Stop hanging around on newsfeed all the time. Stop looking at what everybody else is doing on newsfeed. You're getting all the highlight reels. Stop comparing yourself to what everybody else is doing. This card really is about taking you to the next level. What can you do this year in 2023 that's going to challenge you, that's going to grow you personally, that has nothing to do with anybody else? What can you do that's going to challenge you and grow you so that you can become more of who you are, so you can become more strengthened by this connection to who you are? So the message around this card is really about focusing on your strengths and how to strengthen your strengths. I wouldn't suggest working on your weaknesses. We don't need Like hand whatever it is that you can't do, that you struggle with, that you find really hard and difficult, that's just not in your zone of genius, hand it over to somebody else. Get somebody else to do that for you. Focus on your strengths and develop your strengths, because it will develop your connection to who you are. It'll strengthen your confidence and your feeling of self-efficacy, of I can. Now, again, I'm going to repeat with this card. The message with this card, it really is about up leveling, but not about competing with anybody else. It really is about, how can I challenge myself to grow? What can I do to grow what I do, to take it to the next level? First card for tonight. All right, next card. Oh, this is an interesting card. The face says it all, right? I just did this. Oh, I was expecting something a bit more exciting, but anyway, that's okay. We've got the swords in this card. So the swords in the Mythic Tarot are really about transformation, change and transformation. They are ruled by the air element. The air element is quite a destructive element. It's not a really comfortable kind of light, let's get excited, let's grow ourselves kind of, you know, that sort of inspirational energy. This is a little bit more chaotic. Maybe even there's discomfort often with the swords, and most people don't like the swords. I sometimes refer to them as the family therapy of the Mythic Tarot. There you go. We've got the Four of Swords here. Can you see that? That lighting's really shit. Sorry, Instagram. It's a bloody rubbish lighting. Anyway, so the Four of Swords, this represents reflection, reflecting on the past. And again, I'm going to focus on staying in your own lane, unpeopling where you need to unpeople. Get the hell off newsfeed. Stop jumping on newsfeed and don't waste your time on newsfeed. Like this card is about being somewhat reclusive, but it is also about recovering, like spending some time healing and you know, potentially going to have some Reiki sessions, or going to some meditation classes, or going to have massages. But mostly it's about being, you know, somewhat reflective, moving inwards and unpeopling, not spending too much time this week focusing on other people, but bringing the attention back to yourself. There is a kind of meditative element to this, and for some of you it will be about recovering from conflict. For some of you it will be about that you've been through some conflict. Sorry, my nose is itchy. And you've been called to go inwards, to spend some time alone, to have like a bit of separation, a bit of space, you know, to recover from that. For some of you, you're probably recovering from an illness, or may have COVID, or may have just gotten over COVID. And this is your sign to give yourself some space to recover, to rest and rejuvenate, really just to focus on yourself. And just to back up this card, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. If you are needing some time out and some space to recover, you know, this card is confirmation that you don't need to worry about what everybody else is doing. Just focus on your own healing, focus on your own health, focus on taking care of you. Okay, the next card for this week. My nose is really itchy. Don't know why. Anyway, next card. Oh, I haven't turned it over yet. Oh, guys, tarot lovers. We need it to be a good one, don't we? We need something abundant, or something loving, something, I don't know. We'll see what it's going to be. Let's turn it over. Are you ready, everyone? I'm ready to turn it over. Oh, this is a great card. Okay. So we're back to the wands again. We're being encouraged, hey, to step into our own leadership. This is really, I feel really strongly about this reading this week, seeing this card here. You really do. The message for all of us this week is to stay in your own lane. Mind your own business about what anybody else is doing. It doesn't matter. People's opinions of you, neither here nor there. It's got nothing to do with you. Focus on your own leadership. Step into your own personal leadership. This week, we're being called to be in the energy of Aries. Now, if we think of Aries being like somewhat spontaneous, yes, it has that spontaneity, but Aries are kind of selfish. There's this selfish energy about it, and you've got full permission this week to think about yourself, to focus on you, to focus on your energy, to focus on what you want, and to step powerfully, be driven. Aries is ruled by Mars. Aries are really driven by their passion. Aries are, yes, they can be somewhat competitive, but remember the competition, it's not about you competing with everybody else. It's about you stepping into your power and up-leveling your own practice. Do whatever you need to do to step into your own energy, to bring all of your scattered energy back to yourself. Call all of those pieces home and get sort of really, selfish is probably a good word for this card, to be selfish about it, about what you want. You're allowed to want what you want, hey? I think many women in particular, we're not very good at being selfish, especially if you're a mum. If you're a mum like me, my daughter tends to get the best. She gets what she needs before I get what I need, which is not always good practice. You know, this week we're being called to really focus on putting ourselves as somebody that's valuable, somebody that's important, and to be driven by your passion. Let it drive you. Let it call to you. Let it lead you. Let yourself be led by what you feel passionate about. Let it call this personal leadership from you. Really, your passion to purpose, or your passion, what you love to do, is your purpose. It's what we've come here to do. It's what we've come here to create. I believe that we're here to create light into manifest form based on our beautiful passions, what we feel heart-led, like what we feel driven by, what we never get sick of, what you can never stop talking about, what you Google when you're by yourself, the books that you like to read, the courses that you enroll into, all the things that you love to do in your own sacred space. Draw on that. Let that drive you. Let that be your driver this week. So, another level of this card. This suggests that there's a very dynamic person. For some of you, there'll be a very dynamic person that's moving into your field. They will probably have a very strong masculine energy. They can still be a female, of course, but they might have a very strong masculine energy. And this dynamic, innovative person will encourage you, will inspire you to step into your own personal leadership. For some of you, it might be the hot lover, the hot, passionate lover. For some of you, it might be that. Stay open to that. Don't say no. Go in, go all in. Let yourself be driven by your passion. For some of you, it will be that. So stay open to relationship, and let yourself be inspired. If there's somebody that is stepping into their power that has this kind of dynamic, innovative, fiery, spontaneous energy, learn from them. Go all in and learn from them. You admire them. If you aspire to be like them, it's because it resides within you already, and there's something within you that's being called to that's similar to their energy, that's being called from you, that wants to express itself, that might be repressed or hidden, that's wanting to be seen, wanting to evolve. Okay, that's this week's energy report. Let me quickly go back. We'll do a little revision, and then I'm going to do some free reads. So, hello, Ruth. Good to see you. Hello, The Secret Ingredients. I don't know your name, but I'm so glad that you're here. Hi, Heather. So, all right. So the first card, yes, this is about rising above the competition. Rising above the competition. Don't be derailed by what other people are doing. Let the fuckery sort itself out down at that level, and you rise above it. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Stay focused on your path. The challenge is, how do I take myself to the next level? Fuck what everybody else is doing. Don't worry about it. Just focus on you. Focus on you. And how can I take myself to the next level? What do I need to do to grow, to evolve me, to evolve my practice? Yes, for some of us, it will mean unpeopling. Right? Stepping away from relationships that may be bringing you down, that you may have experienced some conflict. Maybe it's just you need some inner, reflection time. Maybe you need to go in and do some self-reflection. This is the card of meditation. For some of you, you will be in recovering from some kind of illness or some kind of, could be COVID. For some of you, it will be recovery from from a breakup. But the promise is that if you stay focused on you, that you will step powerfully into your personal leadership, And there may be a hot lover that will cross your path, that will inspire you to be a little bit more selfish, to think more about yourself, to focus your energy on you, to grow you. This card really is about stepping into your personal leadership. And let me say this about personal leadership, which is something that I've been learning over the years. It really is about quick decision making. It's not about sitting on the fence and waiting. Could be, maybe, possibilities. It's about making decisions and not waiting for other people to make them for you, to trust yourself to make the decisions that you know are going to be right for you because you feel it in your body, you feel it in your heart, you feel it, you feel the fire. Trust where you feel driven. Okay, all right, that's tonight's energy report. Hope it's a hottie for me. I am definitely hoping for a hottie. You never know. I might get lucky. All right, let's do the one card reads now. Yes, super keen. Oh, you're so welcome, Heather. Sending you all the love. So if you'd like a reading, just put yes in the comments section, or just put a question in there. Happy to answer any questions. You've got a question, throw it in there. Now, those of you on Instagram, if you're watching this, there's not many people, there's 3 people on Instagram versus 50 on Facebook. That's okay. We've got to start somewhere. But I've got very quickly, I've got a free masterclass live training. People pay for this training. It's my free Lovers Tarot masterclass where you're going to learn how to do a relationship reading with accuracy and clarity to get the answers for yourself and for your clients, or for yourself and for your friends. I'm going to teach you how to do that. It is a live training. It won't be a webinar where it's recorded. It's actual training. And you won't want to miss this. If you love tarot, I would encourage you to jump in. Of course, there will be an offer at the end of it. There will be a pitch at the end of it for those of you who want to do any further training with me. And if you've been looking at doing training with me, I would encourage you to register for this masterclass, because there'll be a really beautiful offer. An offer that will be very difficult to say no to, I promise. So, okay, that's it. Let's do some reads now. Oh, so Instagram, it's up in my bio. If you check out my bio, it'll be up in the bio. I wonder if I can no, I can't. I was going to say, I wonder if I could put the link in the comments, but I don't want to touch anything. That might fall. I've got this propped up like ridiculously because it's broken. Oh, right. Okay, I'll come to Instagram in a minute. First, I'm going to do Facebook, and then I'll do Instagram. So let me, what? Oh, look at this dickhead, everyone. I just have to point this dickhead out. Alice Hopskin, my name is Marina Lovas. Send me a friend request for your card reading. I didn't write that. Who wrote that? Don't listen to it. I would never do. Don't take any notice of that. Cannot believe somebody did that. Christ, used my name on my own thing, on my own live. What's wrong with these people? Anyway, all right, moving on. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Did I block them? I did. Diane. Yeah, I did. I just blocked them. But I like to parade them. I like to show them up so everybody can see. Everybody can see them, Ruth. I want people to see them so they don't get scammed by them. So I just make them obvious to the world. And so, we can see them clearly so we don't touch them with a 10-foot pole. All right. I'm sweating. It's really hot in here. I've got the aircon on, but, it's a bit hot. All right, I better hurry up. I'm talking too much. Getting too excited. Dione. All right, let's pick a card for Dione. So Dione didn't ask a question, so I'm just going to do a random read for Dione. Oh, Dione, we've got the card of self-love here. This tells me you need to focus on healing your heart. I think you're just about ready to either to open your heart again to love, or open your heart again to relationship, or to open your heart to self-love, really. But ultimately, this is the beginnings of a new relationship, or the possibilities of a new relationship, or the rekindling of a current relationship. But most importantly, this is about you being ready now. So don't hold back. This is about being ready. Look, we've got this card too. This is about commitment. This is about, yes, it's the early stages, but it's a beautiful card. Love will find its way to you. Love is on its way. Love is on its way to you. Open your heart. Open your heart. And this card really is about fragile beginnings. It really is about the fragility of the heart. Oh, you guys can't see it. There you go. This is about the fragility of your heart. And Dione, just, treat it as something very precious. You are worthy of being loved. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of having the love that you want. Love will find its way to you. That's clear. That's clear with these two cards. Love will find its way, and it's going to be a beautiful celebration. That's your message. Okay, so who on Christy? Hi, Christy Emmy on Instagram. I'd love a reading. I'm 40 and manifesting pregnancy. Oh, okay. Let's see what the cards have to say. I'm just going to pick someone on Facebook as well and have them so they know they're up next. Who's that? Oh, Joanne. She's got no picture, but that's all right. I'll come back to you, Joanne. I'm just going to speak to this person on Instagram. All right. Hello, everyone on Instagram. So thrilled you're here. If you've got a friend that you think might benefit from tonight's reads, feel free to tag them in. I wonder if I should turn the light on. Would it be better? Oh, Christ, I can't even see. Is that better, Instagram? Sort of. It's a bit bright, isn't it? No, I'm going to turn that off. Oh, it's better for this. It's not better for... Oh. I'll just leave it on because it's actually better for Facebook. Everybody can see me more clearly. Anyway, okay, moving on. So... let's pick some cards for Christy. Christy, okay, you need to be patient, hey? You need to be patient. It's like a soup. This card's like a soup, okay? You need to be patient. You've got to put all the ingredients into this to manifest it. So it's like taking care of your health, making sure that you're eating the right foods. I mean, don't be an artsy about it, but do all the things that you need to do to ensure that you're going to have the most healthy pregnancy. So this to me is a yes, and this tells me that you're likely to have a very creative child, a child that will be very fiery, energetic, have a lot of energy. But yes, be patient. Be patient really is the message with this card. And this is worth don't give up yet. But you've got to be, it's like baking a cake. Hey, you can't sort of half bake a cake and expect it to be, come out the oven perfectly. Take care of your health. You've got to take care of your health first. The card that we've got here for you, though, is change. Things are going to change significantly for you. This is like a significant shift, irrevocable. And I suppose I was talking about this the other day with a friend of mine about pregnancy and how it is like that. It changes your life significantly. It's like irrevocable change. It was I was on the apps. I'm just going to share this. I was on the apps. And someone on the app had said, kids, ticking that off my bucket list. And I was like, whoa, that is just so ignorant and naive. It's not really something that you tick off on a bucket list. We're dealing with lives here, psychology of these beautiful, precious beings that we're bringing into the world. So, things will change significantly for you. And I think motherhood in itself is a massive rite of passage. And yeah, this is a significant shift. Things are going to shift very quickly once it starts happening. So that's your message. Okay, so it's a yes. All right. Joanne. Hello, Joanne. Let's read for Joanne quickly. I've got to hurry up. I talk too much, don't I? I've got to be quick. Quicker, much quicker. All right, Joanne, this is for you. Don't pick people without pictures on their profile, because I just think it's a bit weird when you don't have pictures on there. Okay, so Joanne, this tells me that either you're about to start a new chapter and a new beginning, or you're thinking about starting something new, a brand new chapter, a brand new beginning, a brand new start. This tells me that you've had some growth, that you have evolved, or you've been through like a pretty, like, what we'll call it, the hero's journey. You've done some major work and have achieved gone through some major challenges that has grown you significantly. So this is the card of you preparing for rebirth, preparing for a new beginning. Now, either it's happening now or it's going to happen in the very near future. But you have some doubts and fears around moving forward. I'm going to encourage you to trust that the lessons have been learned. You won't make the same mistakes again. It's not a mistake. Continue to forge forward. Yes, open up to this new chapter. Even though there's some doubts there, it'll be amazing for you. Just say yes and go all in. Okay, that's your message. Is there anybody on Catcher on Instagram? And then I will do Chris Wingert on Facebook. So hang around. I'm going to be here for a while, Facebook, because no one's after me, so I can be a bit cheeky and hang around. So don't disappear, hey? Hang around. All right, Catcher. Yes, I'd love to. Oh, romance. I love romance reads. If you want to do love reads, everyone, come on, just pop your questions in there. I love a love reading. That's why I'm doing my Lovers Tarot this weekend on Sunday, the free training. Oh, I would so encourage you to join in. It be amazing. It will. People pay for this training. People love it. They love it. The cups are probably the most favourite of the minor arcana. I'm going to teach you, I'm going to share the story of Eros and Psyche, the psychological journey of Eros and Psyche, of falling in love, and also Venus, the astrology energy of Venus, and how she influences the cups in the Mythic Tarot, and how to incorporate that, taking your practice from novice to practitioner, to read clearly and concisely, doing relationship readings, getting the answers with clarity. Yeah, so the link is here. Here you go. There's the link. The link is in the bio, Instagram. Okay, Catcher, let's read for you. Love me a love read. I really do. I love them. I get really excited when we have love readings when we get the love cards on the lives, because clearly I've got nothing going on in my life at the moment. All right. Okay, so, all right, sometimes when I pick these cards, they're kind of not relevant to the question. And so I'm not going to bullshit you, because I feel like Spirit has another message for you. And it really isn't about love. This is really about you developing a new skill or developing your training. So either you're thinking about doing a course of some sort, or you've been considering doing some training, or you've just started doing some training. And this is your message, to continue to develop that, to don't shy away from it, to go all in. And sometimes I say to people, this is really about trying things on for size. It's like, trying on a pair of jeans. Sometimes jeans fit really well and sometimes they just don't. You've got to try on a few pairs, hey, to see if they fit well. So this tells me that you're still kind of finding your way, finding your thing. What is my thing? Getting clear on what that is. And this is a really creative card as well. This tells me that you need some creative space. You need some space to explore that, explore where your talents lie, where your gifts are. I would also suggest with this card that it's about travel too. This is suggesting that either you've booked a holiday or you're thinking about booking a holiday, and this is a good sign. This tells me that there's going to be lots of healing on this trip. maybe. I just thought maybe some romance. I don't know, but definitely healing, definitely space and healing. If you haven't booked the trip, this is your nudge to go and do it. If you've booked the trip, this is your confirmation that you're on the right track. Okay, that's your message. Okay, Chris. Hello, Chris. Lovely to meet you. I love seeing new people on my lives. It's always exciting to see new people. Love it. I'll just see if there's anybody else. Hello, Fleur. That absolutely sounds like love. Does it, Kay? You reckon? Do you reckon it's love? Yeah. That was Kay on Instagram. All right, Chris. Hello, Fleur. All the love. All the love. Oh, I'm so thrilled. I've got a few people on Instagram that have showed up. That's great. That's lovely. My face is like glowing like white because I've got a light on there. Yeah, there is playful energy for sure. Oh, Kay, have you signed up for my little tarot class? I hope you have. I think you'll love it. Come and join us if you're around on the Sunday. Oh, if you're not around and you want to do my tarot masterclass, don't worry because it'll be recorded and it'll be sent to your inbox so you can watch it. You'll have a recording of it sent straight to you. It's awesome. Okay, Chris. Oh, sweat's dripping from under my arms, just saying, and down my legs. I'm sweating. So hot. I think it's the light. All right. So anyone coming into my life soon? Oh, Chris. Okay. These cards. All right. Well, these cards aren't speaking to that. So we've got that issue again when the cards aren't actually speaking to the question. They're speaking to something else. First thing first, I want to say to you, Chris, is that you've taken on too much responsibility. You're carrying too much weight. Whatever it is that you're doing, maybe you're doing too much at work, maybe you're doing too much. You've taken on too many jobs or too many things, too much. You're being called to start a new chapter. This is about, sometimes I'll say to people with this card, I was going to say this is about starting again, but sometimes it can be about burning bridges. You know, burning things down, getting the blowtorch out, you know, burning it all down, the whole lot, and starting again. So when this card comes up, it is about like sort of feeling like you've lost the excitement, or you've lost the thrill of life, or there isn't that kind of excitement, that call for, you know, the adventures disappeared, or it's not there anymore. You're being called to start something new, to start calling in your purpose, to feel into doing what you love and exploring more of that, and dropping what no longer works for you, to bring yourself at, you know, hey, and here's the thing as well, when we start to explore our passion to purpose, when we start to, you know, explore new, you know, go on a new adventure and expand, grow ourselves, we get to meet new people. We meet beautiful people, exciting, and we new faces, new places, new people, meaning, you know, potential new partners, new lovers. It's really exciting. So, you know, I feel like the message for you, Chris, is to start anew. I think you've had little ideas. You've had these ideas of, you've had, you know, whispers of inspirations to you, you know, that have been sort of messages that have been coming through to you, and they might seem somewhat immature, or maybe you think that they can't be taken seriously enough, or maybe you think that they're just, you know, sort of whimsical nothings. You know, it's those whimsical moments that end up creating these incredible journeys, of really exciting journeys. And so I'm encouraging you to trust the whispers. Listen into the air element, the element of change, and let yourself be driven by your values, what really matters to you, and let that call to you, let that help you, you know, move out of this rut into this place of starting something new, a new beginning, a new chapter, a new study even. Something new. It's time. It's time to explore and grow yourself. That is your message. Okay, I'm sorry it wasn't completely about love, but that's just what came through. So you just got to trust that, hey? Hello, Shannon. Oh, it's my mate. Hello. All the love. So good seeing my crew, my soulies. Oh, you need some guidance, Shan? Yes, love to do a read for you. I'm going to read for Shannon on Instagram, and then I will read for, hello, Brad. I will read for, oh gosh, it's moving so quickly for Facebook. I'll read for Jessica Pryor. Yes, I'll read for Jessica after I've done Shannon on Instagram, okay? Hello. Oh, thanks, Shannon. I really appreciate that. Shannon's like one of my favorite people. We all love Shannon, actually. We all love her. She's a bit special in all the right ways. In all the right ways. Yes, let's pick a card for you. Let's pick a card. What have we got? Maybe a couple of cards. Well, let's see what comes through. Have you got a question, Shannon? Have you got a question, or would you just like a card? It's not moving quick enough. It might be just a question. Have you got a question, or do you want me to? Oh shit! What was that? Christ, that scared me. You are beautifully special in all the right ways. Just trust your read. Okay, let me pick some cards for Shannon. This one. Oh, Shannon. Okay, well, this is exciting. This is really exciting. So the card that I've got for you is the second career. So this tells me that you're being called to move in a new direction or do something else in your practice that you haven't done before, that leads you into a new direction. So that's not to say that you don't stop doing what you're already doing, not at all. But this tells me this is the second career is going to take off again. This is about, look at all the coins. Look at all the coins. This is a good sign. I feel that there's another direction that's opening up to you and that you're being called to, and you need to follow through with that. Don't be like, yeah, go all in, which you would anyway. You're the kind of person that you get a buzz for something and you go all in. I think my feeling is that you work better. Yes, it's good to have a plan in place and all that sort of shit and the strategies and, a 10-year, 5-year, 1-year goal plan or whatever. I actually feel you do work a lot better when you can work spontaneously and intuitively, when you get the nudge, when you shoot from the hip kind of style of working. I think that works really well for you. So that's not to say don't plan, but if you've got the buzz for something and it's like it's kind of just there, go and do it. Just do it. This is your nudge to do it. Now, that's not to say you can't plan. I'm not suggesting. The planning does help, but I feel like this is more about spontaneity. Yes, I think it's like your natural predisposition. Why would we want to destroy or let you be in your blossom? Hey, that's how you blossom in the world, and that's how you do your best work, when you're in that spontaneous energy. Okay, the next card that I've got for you is really about doing some personal work around relationship. This is really about you having to do some of the, it's like death of the ego. Now, I don't mean ego in the sense of you being sort of egotistical. I mean it in the sense there's identities, versions of you that are no longer a fit for the current situation that you find yourself in. And you are being challenged to grow yourself, to grow, evolve, and to evolve in your own relationship as well. This tells me that you do need to step into your sovereign energy, into your sovereign power, and to model that in your relationship, so that your partner can also have an opportunity to step into her sovereignty as well, her energy, so she can learn from you as well. Sometimes we have to model that to our partners. We have to become the very thing that we want from them. Yes, letting go of your identity as wife, that makes sense. That makes a huge amount of sense. Yes, and to step into your sovereign power. That is your message. Okay, so all the love, Shannon. I love it when you jump on. Okay, Jessica. Hello, lovely to meet you. And yes, I definitely would love to read for you. I'm so grateful that everybody's still hanging around, even though I'm on Instagram as well. You've all been so patient, so grateful. And thanks everybody on Instagram for showing up. It's wonderful that you're all here. Super grateful. If you've got a friend that you think might benefit from the read, tag them, because I can't share the Instagram. But on Facebook, if you're feeling generous, a share would be amazing. No pressure to do that. I don't mind if you don't. It's fine. But if you do want to, go ahead. I think Michelle Bates is hanging for a reading, isn't she? Can you see she's doing all like she's doing a bombing. What do you call that? Spamming. She's spamming. Michelle, I'll read for you. Settle. I'll definitely read for you. Let me just read for Jessica. Sweating. It's hot. All right, Jessica. Oh, Jessica. Okay. Who loves the High Priestess? Those of you who are die-hard mythic tarot people, I'm sure you'd love the High Priestess. I love her. The High Priestess is very much about you building rapport with your psychic landscape, Jessica. Jessica, you are psychic. You are psychic. Trust your intuition. Trust the messages that are coming up for you. Look at this beautiful card. Oh, you can't. I was just about to show you. You can't see it. She spontaneously ended up on the front as the cover on my new phone. I accidentally was in my handbag and it must have hit something, and she's now like the cover on my phone. It's the strangest thing. I took that as a sign. Anyway, her name's Persephone, and she's known as the Queen of the Underworld. She is you developing rapport with your intuition, with your inner being, with your inner landscape, with your dreams. You need to trust yourself more. You are incredibly psychic. My feeling is that you'd love to develop those skills too. You should go and do some psychic development groups, or go and open to channel, or go and get involved in the sacred arts and start developing this gift. I imagine that you would love to develop this gift. My feeling is that you would love that. And I think it would be incredibly abundant for you. Look who's arrived. It's Aphrodite, Venus, also known as Venus in astrology, the planet of love, abundance, money, nourishment, beauty, art, sensuality. She's just beautiful. She is the sacred feminine, and she's absolutely beautiful. All the asteroids are octaves of her, the asteroids in astrology. Anyway, Venus, the planet of love. I feel if you haven't already started exploring the sacred arts, that if you do, you will fall deeply and madly in love with the sacred arts, and you will just be so glad that you went down that path. So if you already have gone down that path, this is your nudge to develop your gift and share it with the world. If you haven't, what's that? That's a strange thing that's come up on my thing. If you haven't already developed this gift, this is your prompt to go ahead and do that. Look at her. This is Venus. Venus. There she is. We're going to talk more about Venus next week. Oh, she had a temple, hey? She had a temple in Crete. She's Aphrodite's temple. She's associated with the bees. Oh, I cannot wait for Sunday to share all of Aphrodite energy with you. She's a beautiful goddess. Oh, we all want to embody her. I certainly do. I feel called. I love Venus. I love that planet. I also love Jupiter as well. Don't mind me a bit of Zeus. Don't mind me a Zeus. It's got me in lots of trouble though. That's for sure. Okay, so is there anybody else on? Can't see anybody asking questions on Instagram, so I'm going to Oops, missed that person. Where is she? Where's my spammer? Where has she gone? I'm going to read. Has she disappeared after all of that? Has she disappeared? No, I was going to read for her. She's gone. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, never mind. She's gone. Okay. Oh, that's a shame. I wasn't joking. I was actually going to read for her. Okay, let's read for Harmony. Where are you? Did I miss you? Gosh, no. Sorry, Jocelyn. Harmony, you're next after Jocelyn. I can't, it's moving so quickly. Oh, she's gone. Who was the girl? Who was the girl that was sending me all the messages? I must have embarrassed her. I'm sorry if I embarrassed you. I didn't mean to embarrass you. I was joking, but it obviously wasn't funny for you. I'm sorry about that. But I was going to read for you. Who was it? Does anybody remember? Tag her. If you remember, if you know her, tag her. Was it Michelle Bates? Oh, Michelle. Michelle, are you still here? It was Michelle Bates. Oh, she's gone. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I shouldn't have been so. I was joking. I didn't mean to be. I'm sorry if that came out harsh. Sorry about that. Michelle, come back. Love to read for you. I was looking forward to it. Oh, never mind. Not meant to be. All right, Jocelyn, this is for you. Yes, Heather, hang around. I'd love to read for you. Don't go anywhere, okay? Hang around. You're next. You're next, Heather. Jocelyn, let's read for you. What's Jocelyn's question before I get liked and shared? Do you see me getting a job soon? Thank you kindly. Okay, so the answer is yes, right? Did everybody hear a yes? Did everybody hear a yes in their mind? I'm sure you all did. I got a strong yes. It was just yes. Yes, of course. But let's see what the cards have to say. Sweating. I said that again. I'm so hot. It's really hot. Yes, we all got a yes. Yes, everybody got a yes. You're going to be all right, Jocelyn. Don't worry. There's a job coming. See, Helen is saying yes. Everybody's saying, oh, look at this. Yes, you've got the yes card. This is the green light. Of all the cards out of the 78 cards of the Mythic Tarot, she got the yes card. This is the green light. You get what you want. Stay positive. Be optimistic. Aim for what you want. You will get what you want. Don't be afraid to aim like. Don't be afraid to aim for what your future, so what you see in the future, bring it into the present moment. Go shoot for the stars. You're fully protected. This is a massive yes. You will get what you want, and I think you'll be incredibly happy. Look what you've got here. This is about love, falling in love. Yes, this is all positive. This is a massive yes. You will get a job soon, and you're going to love it. You're going to love it. And I imagine that you're going to just love the people that you work with too. This is a great card. This feels like you'll be able to sort of be in this kind of humanitarian role, or a role that allows you to help people. And I think you're really going to love that. All right. Now for Heather. Hello, Heather. Power Puffka on Instagram. I'll read for you too. But first, Heather. Let's start with Heather. And then on Nikki. Yes. Hello, Nikki. All the love. Yes, I'm going to read for you. Let me read for Heather first, and then I'll read for you. No worries, Jocelyn. You're welcome. Don't run away, peeps. I'm still going to be here. I'm not going anywhere. What is the time? Oh, yeah, can stay for a little bit longer. All right, let's read for Heather. Let's see what cards come up for Heather. I'm seeing all these sparkles around me, sparkles of light, all these light beings, sparkles. Oh, Heather, okay, so this is a great card. This is being receiving, open to receive. This tells me that there's a kind of a windfall of some sort, or an offering where you get what you want, or you get it might be even an unexpected windfall or an unexpected offer. But whatever it is, whatever comes your way, it's going to feel good, and it's going to enable you to take whatever you do to the next level, or it will enable you, it will gift you with something that will allow you to grow your practice, or grow what you do, or make it into something more, or develop what you're doing. This tells me that you get. Look, I see this as money coming in, actually, to be honest. I'm just going to be frank. I'm just going to say it. I see this as money coming in and being paid. And maybe if you've been sort of wondering, and I know you're a pretty savvy businesswoman from memory, and I know that you do know what you're doing. But if you've had any kind of feeling like, oh, where is the next one coming in? Trust that it's all in alignment, hey, and it's just showing up now. It's going to show up in the next few days. A little surprise offering, might be a big one, an offering where you're being gifted. And of course, we know that all the money that we make in our business and what we do with our business enables us to invest in what we do and to grow it and to give people beautiful high-end services. And yeah, it'll enable you to grow your practice. This tells me that you've got some choices to make, hey, in matters of the heart. Oh, some choices. Yes, sometimes we're being reminded in our relationships. Sometimes we're being reminded in our relationships of what we don't want anymore, or what we've outgrown, or maybe our relationships are coming in with some unconscious behaviors, and you've got an option to either sit and work through that, or move on, there are options there. There are options for you. I feel with this card that what I want to say, I'm hearing that song, should I stay or should I go? I don't know why that song's there, but it is anyway. I'm feeling with this card, of course, you want to be thinking long term, and are you really open to long term? Is that what you really want? And if that's what you really want, then it might be that you work through some of this unconscious material, and or you go. Yes, I can't tell you what the right answer is. You've got to work that one out for yourself, but there's an option. There are options, hey? So you're not stuck. There are options. That is your message. That is the message for beautiful Heather. We have to catch up at some point, hey? We keep saying that we're going to. We need to catch up. It would be lovely. Oh, fuck, I just flick that thing again. It scares me every time I do it. All right, Nikki. Hello. Hi, Nikki. You're so welcome. Nikki, all right. Let's do a read for Nikki. Haven't seen Nikki for a long time. Nikki, are you coming to my free masterclass? I hope so. If you can't, join anyway. Go and get your free training. It'll be great. It'll be amazing. Oh, you're so welcome, Heather. Thank you for staying on the live rather than me just talking to no one on Instagram. That's not fun. That's not fun. It's humbling. Oh, right, Nikki, let's go to read for Nikki, hey? Nikki, let's go. What cards have we got for Nikki? Let's see. Oh, look, we've got the same cards. Oh, we got similar cards that Heather got. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Nikki, this is for you. This is look what Nikki got. A repeat. Right, so Nikki, now, this tells me there's either a windfall, maybe there's a pay rise, or maybe there's an offer at work, or maybe there's some kind of offering. You're going to be gifted something. And, of course, this is about saying yes, being open to receive. I feel that to open to receive, maybe it's like this. You might have outgrown your current workplace or outgrown your current situation in your workplace. Or maybe you've outgrown, you need to grow your skills. Maybe you need to develop more skills. And yes, be open to receiving guidance and yes, and up leveling your practice. It will require you to invest. It's going to require you to make some kind of investment, but don't worry, you'll be taken care of. You'll be taken care of. It will be in your best interests to do that. You'll be taken care of. Be willing to take the risk. Be willing to invest, to grow yourself in your work, in your soul work, whatever your work practice is. Be willing to invest. Go and do it. Yes. Go take the risk. You'll be taken care of. You will be. You'll be taken care of. All right, that's your message. Okay. Kayla is spamming. I've said the word spamming again, so I'm going to read for Kayla. Now, spamming is not a dirty word in my vocabulary. It's when someone is repeatedly pushing in their thing in the comments, and it's fine. No one's in trouble for doing that. It's okay. Hi, Kayla. Good to see you. Kayla's despo for a read. She's desperate, hey? Desperate for a read, so we better give her one. I wish Michelle would come back. I'm gutted. I'm gutted that I offended her. I didn't mean to offend her. I might private message her afterwards and say, hi, Michelle, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I don't like upsetting people, not unless they're being mean to me. And even then, I don't like upsetting them, but I just feel bad that I've upset her. I don't want her to feel bad. Anyway, okay. Power Puffka, I will read for you next. I'm so sorry. You're next, okay? All right, Kayla. Hi, Brad. I think I'll have to read for Brad too. He keeps popping up as well. Kayla, let's see. Oh, Kayla. Wow, what's cards we've got for you, hey? We've got some interesting cards for Kayla. Look at these cards. If you know the Mythic Tarot, look at these doozies. Look at these ones. Oh, it's all about love and choices. All about love and choices. Be careful not to sacrifice your needs for love. Be careful that you're not going into this relationship or into the potential relationship with unmet childhood wounding that you might be projecting into the relationship and expecting the other to be a mind reader and to be the perfect partner and to heal, to be the perfect, to be the one that's not going to hurt you again. Just be careful. Be careful. Sometimes we can get a bit like, with this card, we can get caught up in the glossy, the lust, and we're not really focusing on the long term. This tells me that you have the potential for falling in love, absolutely, and there is a potential for love. But you've got to be careful not to sacrifice your needs, to not put someone on a pedestal. And I think that's my fear for you, that you're putting someone on a pedestal. So just be careful around that, Kayla. That is my message. There are choices. You do have a choice, and this isn't the only person. That is your message. Okay, now the next one is for Power Puffka. And then I will read for Rosie. Hi, Rosie. Oh, I was going to read for Brad. Forgot. I'll read for Brad after Rosie. Okay. Power Puffka. What's your name? What's your name? That just doesn't sound right, me calling you Power Puffka. What's your name? Do you have a name? Carlita, hello, my mate, my buddy. It's good to see you. Hello. Long time no see. So glad you're here. All the love. Gabrielle, that's a pretty name. Gabrielle, that's so pretty. Oh, these angelic names, hey? Gabrielle, that's a beautiful name. Okay, let's draw a card for you, hey? Can't remember if you had a question. I don't think you did. I'm just going to pick some cards for you. Gabrielle. Oops. Oh, that flipped over pretty quickly. They wanted that card and that one. All right. So, fabulous cards. You don't want to do those sound effects. It means because it's gold. It's really good. It's awesome. All right. So we've got the card of fertility here for Gabrielle. This is a very fertile time for you. This tells me that there is a divine timing though. Now, I just want to show you this card first, actually. So let's go to this card. This tells me that you either have just received some sort of certification or you're planning on doing something that's going to certify you. This is a massive yes to go forward and do that. This is about recognition, being recognized for your skills. So either this is happening now or this is something that you are creating for the future. And this is your confirmation to go and do the study or go and do the thing that's going to upgrade your practice, or you've already done that and you're receiving recognition for that. There is a divine timing. Out of all the cards of the Mythic Tarot, this is the card of divine timing. Let nature take its course. Sometimes when this card comes up, it really is about not forcing anything, surrendering, handing it over. Like a pregnancy, hey, medical intervention can definitely cause some, problems. We want to avoid any kind of intervention if possible. I'm going to tell you a very quick story, because sometimes this card really is about trusting the growth. Once upon a time, I bought these bulbs and I put them in the pot plant in April. Now, bulbs you've got to plant in autumn and then in spring they blossom. Anyway, I think it was March I planted them. And so I was waiting. June arrived and there was nothing coming out of the soil. And I thought, fuck, are they dead? Is there something wrong with them? What's wrong with them? So I stuck my hand in the pot to have a look to see if if there was anything growing. And as I stuck my hand in, it was just about to shoot. There was a green little shoot that was just about to come out from the dark into the light. Trust the natural cycles of life. Trust the seasons. Slow down and know there's a natural order to things, and that you will get what you want, and that you've just got to be patient. Okay, but it's soon. Hey, look how pregnant she is. It's not like she's 3 months pregnant. She's looking about 7 or 8 months pregnant there, hey, or even 9 months. So it's soon. It's very, very soon. Trust, okay? That's your message. All right. Rosie. Hello, Rosie on Facebook. What's in store for my work sector, please? Sure. Let's see what the cards have to say about that. Let's see. Hello, Yaz. All the love. Yes, I've got a phone that's working now. I didn't have a phone. I did, but the speaker, I dropped it and the speaker wasn't working. I used to go live on Instagram a while ago, but yes, the phone broke. So now I've got a new phone. I bought a new phone, everyone. It's really exciting, sort of. Not the new phone. It is good to have a new phone. It is good. It's working a lot better. I can actually hear things now. I used to have to put people on loudspeaker to speak to them on my phone. I do that kind of anyway. I don't like having my phone up against my ear. I don't really like it. Anyway, okay, we're reading for Rosie, aren't we? Oh, all the love, Gabrielle. I'm just thrilled that you jumped on, and I hope that you're following me, and I'm sending you all the love, and have a beautiful evening or beautiful day wherever you are. Where are you, Gabrielle? Where are you? Are you in Australia, or where are you? I'd love to know. Such a pretty name, isn't it, everyone? Gabrielle. It's a lovely name. Just want to keep just got like a beautiful ring to it. You could write a song about it. It's a beautiful name. Anyway, okay, Rosie. This is for you, Rosie. What's going on in your work sector? I don't know. We'll just see what the cards have to say. I actually got no idea. What's in store? I don't know. No idea. I'll see what the cards. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. Oh, okay. So I'm going to read the cards as I feel called to read them, to stay true to my style of reading. So the first card that I've got for you, Rosie, is the Fool, which is really about new beginnings. So if we're talking about your work sector, I would suggest that there's something brand new evolving, a new chapter or a new path or a new something that's evolving in your practice, a new system, a new something that everybody's going to, like, it's like a risk. You're going to have to take a risk, a leap of faith. And yes, I would suggest, it's being kept quiet. Cards are close to the chest. Nobody's really revealing too much about it. It's all sort of happening behind the scenes. But there's definitely something new evolving. That's so vague. That is just so vague, but that's the best it's going to get, because I actually just don't know. And I'm not going to lie about it. I don't know. I actually don't know. But on a personal note, what I will say here is that we've got the Fool here for you, which is really about you starting a new chapter. This is about you opening up, taking a leap of faith in a new direction. Either you want to, or you've been feeling called to, or you've just recently started anew. But this is about a brand new cycle for you. Sometimes it can be, when this card comes up, that we're wanting to leave a situation, but we've got to just not say too much right now. Plan it behind the scenes. Don't give it away yet. Sometimes we have to sort of tell a few white lies just to protect ourselves, to make sure that things go in your favor, to look after yourself. So, yes, a brand new beginning, a new chapter. You're going to have to take a risk. You're being called to take a risk to grow yourself and do what you haven't done before. The Fool's a very exciting card. He's everywhere and nowhere. He calls something from your instincts. This isn't a logical leap of faith. It's an instinctual one. Okay, that's your message. Oh, you're in Florida. Oh, amazing. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love it. I hope that you come and Powerpuff Gabrielle, I hope you come and do my free masterclass. It's in the bio. Come and join, because it'll be good for your time zone. It's 9 a.m. my time zone, which is probably 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. your time zone, which probably works quite well for you. You would love for you to come and do my free masterclass. You'll love it. It's a free. It's a training. It's actually a class. It's a session. It's not a webinar where you're just getting some, half answers. I'm teaching. You're going to get a free training. People pay for that. Anyway, I've had enough. I'm feeling it. I'm cooked. I'm hot and I'm bothered and I'm cooked. I'm finished. I'm sending you all the love. I so appreciate everybody jumping on tonight. It's been amazing, as per usual, having everybody here. I'm just so grateful. And I would love for you to come and do my training. There's no catch. There's no catch to it. It is a free 2.5-hour masterclass where I'm going to teach you all about the cups in the Mythic Tarot, how to do a relationship read with accuracy. You're going to learn about the psychology of the cups, as well as the astrological association, Venus, all about Venus and how to interpret Venus in readings. Oh, it's just going to be beautiful. We all want love, hey? Love reads. So come in with your relationship questions. You're going to get answers. You will get your answers. I'm going to help you get your answers. It will be a live training via Zoom, you and me. Oh, and then don't forget, there'll be a pop-up Facebook group that'll be open for 48 hours where you get me for 48 hours mentoring and coaching you. Yes, mentoring and coaching you. Oh, Brad, I was going to go. All right, I'll read for Brad. One for Brad, and then I've got to go. Then I'm finished, because I did say I'd read for Brad. I did say I would. And then I have to go. Then I do have to go. Yes, so if you want to do my masterclass, cards are flipping out everywhere. Here you go. There is the link. There is the link. Jump in. It will be amazing. I'll be really nervous. I always feel it's weird, isn't it? I feel nervous on the free ones and don't feel as nervous on the paid ones. I don't know why that is. Sometimes I think free things, sometimes people have really huge expectations, hey, when things are, free. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work for me. I'm going to have to I've got to make some new slides and stuff, some new PowerPoints, and Share. I've got to create some new content anyway for Venus, so I'm looking forward to creating some new content around that. It's going to be some work for me, bit of work, bit of work. Don't mind it. Don't mind. It's all learning for me too. Every time I teach you guys, I learn as well. All right, Brad, quickly, very quickly. 1, 2. Oh, Brad, Christ, of all the cards, look what I got for Brad. Look at these cards. They look very similar, don't they? These sort of darkish cards. Okay, the message with these cards, Brad, is that be willing to start again. Be willing to start over. Take a risk. Be willing to start again. Be willing to start over. Surrender. Hand it over. Hand it over to the gods. Hand it over to your higher self, or hand it over to source, or hand it over to your guides. Hand it over to spirit. Surrender. Let go. Let go of what's no longer working. Stop trying to control the outcome. Be open to starting again. Be open to starting again. Sometimes this card will come up when we feel like we've had a loss, and maybe it is about cutting your losses. Maybe it is about that. But nonetheless, it really is about, risking nothing is to have nothing. To risk nothing is to have nothing. Be open to taking a risk, because if you don't, you'll be at a loss anyway. So you may as well just try again, do something different this time. And hand it over, surrender it up. And sometimes we have to try and stop trying to control the outcome. Sometimes we have to let go of that. And this is that moment. This is that moment. So that's your message. I am going to go now because I'm feeling a bit headachy. I'm feeling like I've had enough. I'm feeling a bit cooked. I've got to get my kid ready for school, and I'm starting to feel edgy about that for tomorrow. So I better go. I'm sending everybody all the love, all the love. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. And thank you for sharing and all the things. And I can't wait to see you Sunday. So looking forward to it. Take care, everyone. Have a beautiful week, and I'll speak to you soon. See you Sunday, hey? See you then.